Hi there, I'm Mandy. I am a tarot card reader. Right, now today I'm going to do a reading on Ukraine. We have President Modi from India over in Ukraine, visiting Ukraine today to discuss bolstering ties with President Zelenskyy. Okay. So there's a significant part of the talks devoted to bilateral relations. I know that India have been selling oil to Russia, importing oil to Russia, so that's what it says on here anyway. And they're not happy about that. So see what the cards say about whether or not India can work with both Russia and Ukraine. I mean, cards just flipped there. Let's have a look, see what that says. Is there a way of so two cards flipped, right? So let's see, where's my glasses? Are they are. Right, two cards flipped. Okay, so we got recovery, optimism, and the worst is over. And there's conflict here. A nepotism. So let me see. It doesn't, that one's not good. Oh, is it? So let's have a look. What do the cards want to tell us about the meeting today with President Modi, India's President Modi, and Volodymyr Zelensky in Ukraine? For the highest good of all concerned, what do the cards want to reveal? They've given a lot of aid to Ukraine, medical aid, pharma aid. Oh, it said stay back there. Let me see. It says about. I'm gonna go back a bit. Oh, okay. They had a very constructive dialogue. Okay. Russian oil imports based on market strategy. It's not political. They're saying it's not political. It's just business. Yeah, the dialogue and diplomacy key to resolution of conflict. Not political. That was about the oil, where he was saying it's not political. It's like it's nothing to do with them. It's to do with the oil company. So what will come of this surprise meeting with President Modi and Volodymyr Zelensky, President Volodymyr Zelensky in Ukraine? Something about students as well. I didn't quite get that. Do students go to university in Ukraine or something? I don't think they can't go back there, can they? Not with the war going on. But he did go and pay tribute to the children that had lost their lives in the conflict. I'll carry on shuffling. see what the cards say. So what will come of this? Defense and strength. So they see that Ukraine is kind of like not defenseless, but okay, so this is about the is that about Russia being defenseless? Because they are defenseless without the oil. And I think that's maybe part of what the discussion was about, you know. Okay, there's a request. There's a healing. And a time to act, really. Because the rest time is over. So they're going to continue to strengthen their bonds and work together. That'll bring in beneficial changes in the now. They've had clear thinking and clarify. They've been able to clarify things. Yeah. They've talked about aid for health matters, health concerns. Okay, but it will bring beneficial changes. Yeah, beneficial change again. They want to get rid of the conflicts and difficulties. So they want to take Ukraine into calmer waters. Hanging over this reading, this card, covering this reading is good. It's still it's enjoyment and favourable, good finances, a perfect marriage. So that's like an agreement. Okay, so in the future, there will be a sincere talks and get together. They'll become friends again. It's cause and effect. Let me see. So they've been friends. And they will have sincere talks. So the talks they've had is sincere. Okay, so the talks they've had were sincere. And they see that it will bring in new opportunity. Situations improve, financial situations, prosperity, a salary increase, victory, an advancement, and also recognition. So that's good. So this is the internal influences, okay? Well, they want deep down inside. Both of them, because they had sincere talks. External influences. Whew. New ideas. New start. New experiences. Optimistic, right? Trusting. Growth. And motivation. It's like, it's happening all over the world, this vibe, this good vibe. Especially from the United States of America, that vibe that they're giving off now. It's like everyone's tuned in. Nobody wants Trump to be president, and we're all rooting for Kamala Harris, right? So there's this good vibe that is generating, and everyone in the world wants a piece of that. We all want a piece of the good stuff. We don't want the piece of what Trump and Putin have to offer. Putin hasn't got nothing to offer. You know what I mean? He's just totally selfish. It's all about him. But well, the rest of the world is concerned, even China and Turkey, you know, and India. We want more. You know, the Indian people are lovely. I know people from Bangladesh. You know, they're lovely people. And they've got a lot to offer. I mean, most doctors are Indian. It's like this guy here talking. I can't pronounce his name, but it looks like Aim Jayashankar, Dr. Jayashankar. Okay. Talks on. He says they're pushing for peace in Ukraine. They're pushing for peace in Ukraine. So, like I said, you know, they've got a lot to offer. And new ideas, new starts, new experiences. The hopes and fears of being judged by others, the end of a situation, breaking convention, important changes. It's what they want and what they fear. This is an amazing reading. Now, the outcome is not very good. Well, it's kind of like a hillbilly brawl. A lot of bickering and differing of opinions, and you know, there's a struggle going on and a lot of physical activity. You know, they've had a debate, and there was doubt, you know, because of the oil thing, the oil situation, where they've been judged because of that. Because Russia's been buying oil from India. From what it said on there. They feel like they've been unrecognised. Because this one here says, but it's all brilliant, but they haven't been recognised. It will improve working conditions. It'll bring people out of poverty and it'll restore faith in them. So it's all going to be good. It's looking really good. So they need to it could be betrayal and retaliation. Zelensky needs to have blind faith. As conflict, dissatisfaction, disagreement, and the frustration, loss of friendship. I think it might have been a bit heated, the discussion. It was frustration. I feel isolated, Ukraine, and unable to move. And it's frustrating. The money's tempting. Of being dominated. I'm feeling paranoid and irritable. There's an offer and an exchange of emotions, gentle emotions, friendliness, an important message. Okay, being offered, being given. About the devil? About the devil? About the devil. It's excessive dependence and darkness. It's unhealthy involvement. Greed and lust. Oh, I've just dropped the card. Look at that. Oppressive slavery. And that's it. It's unhealthy. Okay. So someone's not telling the truth. Okay, it's someone who's being false and not telling the whole truth. Now that could be, I mean, let's be honest, right? We're talking about Ukraine, India, and Russia. Okay? And in this out of the three, someone is not telling the truth. Not telling the whole truth. But it's emotional. It's very emotional. Okay? So the emotions, the new emotional outbreak here, the emotions that have been felt might bring kindness, peace, and sensuality. You know what I mean? There's friendship, the start of something which could be victorious, you know? And decided wisely, if they decide wisely with confidence, it'd be good. They can conquer and solve problems and complete. They can have victory and gain applause and be seen. Because there's more gained from helping the world than there is helping a dictator in Russia. And at the end of the day, Ukraine is there and smack bang in the middle, right? It is kind of like a proxy war because Ukraine's taking all these bullets from everywhere, coming left, right, and centre to protect us, to protect the world. You know? Because if Russia's army really is that big as he says it is, yeah. Can we really afford to allow him to carry on fueling up his tanks and his, war stock? It's trustworthy there. Trust is trustworthy, safety, caution. They're being cautious. It's serious. All right. It's slow moving. Okay. A lot of hard work being put into things that have been discussed. There will be peace, blessings, and harmony, improvements, and productivity coming from this. There will be happiness and a partnership. They're in pursuit of creativity. They want creation, not destruction. And there you are. Leadership, perseverance, boldness, decisive action. This is a spiritual challenge. Okay, and it requires courage. And we'll have to think, you have to use wisdom, reason, and skill for their next, the next steps they're going to make. Self-improvement, craftsmanship, research. They need enthusiasm. They're going to do something really big. And they need to be dedicated. So I've got the Eight of Pentacles. So they need to put their heads together and wisdom, reason, skill. there's another, it's like your mission, your purpose, you know, your vision. For a brighter future. Right. There's a disturbance. It's a fair partnership. It'll bring the end of hostility. So it's cooperation, an exchange of ideas, because someone was missing and they needed to talk it. So they've decided to reciprocate. Something collapsed and they've sorted it out. They've come back to an agreement, a friendship, fair partnership. Still not able to move forward yet. There's constraints. They're still not sure about their path. What has Russia still got in their arsenal that we don't know about? Like I said earlier with the Knight of Pentacles, it's going to be slow. It's not going to be, although they're going to be courageous, you know, it's not going to be, they've got to be methodical and careful, decisive. See, there's the Nine of Cups here, and it's like, worry about, what do you call it? Accusations and torture, sins, threats, anxiety. You know, they need confidence, lack of confidence, you know. So what is anxiety? They need to break free from the past. There's lessons learnt, enlightenment, seeing things differently. And endings, a completion, extreme harmony, unanimity, the end of a journey, extreme pleasure and achieved goals, success and an ideal state of life. Now, that is why Modi met up with Volodymyr Zelensky in Ukraine today. And the card on the bottom is they need to they need to speed themselves up. Okay. There's some disturbing news they're going to come up against. Well, they don't look very good on the bottom, those cards. So they need to be patient because they need careful planning, and they need to plan carefully whatever they're doing. If they've come together in a partnership, which is what it says in the cards, they have to look at things from a different point of view. There'll be careless. There's all carelessness, and they're on the defense. There's opposition. There's disturbing news. And then we've got the 5 of Cups. Things will improve. It's going to bring a new beginning. A rise from hardship. Okay? It's a blessing in disguise. Major changes. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got to say for that. It's good. It can all be good. With patience and a lot of wisdom and agreement and coming together and understanding. And, you know, we all want the same. We all want peace. You forget about the money that can be made. That can be made later on, once peace has been restored. That's all that matters. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was interesting and insightful. I'm going to watch it back again. I think it was. So if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Ask me a question, and I'll be sure to answer it. Until next time, I am Mandy, the Mystic Tarot. Until next time, I'll see you again. Bye-bye. See you soon.